What's going on, my positivitins? It's Motivational Monday. Doing the best I can to pull out motivation to continue to be right, continue to be positive, and to help people feel good about themselves. And I don't want to sound like I'm coming out of a fairy tale or I'm naive. I know there's a lot of craziness going on. And in reality, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting as consistently as usual. Um, Many of us have a lot of things that they're battling internally. And then you add the corona aspect to it, and it just adds to it. And then you see the stupidness of, you know, racist cops killing innocent black men for no reason other than the fact that their skin color doesn't match theirs. And then you see, people that are constantly hated on, and not just, oh, I can't stand this person, so I'm gonna go. No, they like constantly harassing them and hurting them and killing them and putting them in prison because of their skin color. I'm not black. I'll never say that. I mean, I, I, I never will really claim that I understand 100% because I'm a white dude and I grew up in suburbia, and I didn't have a lot of things that black people suffer through, but or can I say that I relate, but I can say that I don't care what skin color you are, where your background is, or how much money you make. Nobody has the right to take somebody else's life, especially if you're in a position to be able to protect people. And the big issue is these cops, they think that they're the law. You're a law enforcer, dude. Maybe you should go back to school and learn what your job should really be. You're make sure that people are following laws, not breaking them the same way you are, and then expecting people to be law-abiding citizens. There's a lot of twisted stuff going on. So now that you know where my stand is, I'm definitely not for racism at all, and definitely for the people that try to justify it by destroying people's lives physically and also jobs that they've had nearby and in their own neighborhoods. If I could give an illustration, if you're working hard and you've worked hard for years and everything you try to do, your boss is always at you, and then you try to go to a grocery store to purchase some stuff and they don't want to do business with you because they don't like how you dress and all these things. They're negative things to deal with. You're dealing with a boss that doesn't appreciate you, dealing with people that don't want to take your business. It might be hard. You can't get your stuff. It's difficult. Okay. Would you go home and divorce your wife? You wouldn't, right? Why? Because that doesn't make sense. Your wife is not the one that's bringing you pain. So to people that are rioting and destroying people's neighborhoods, you're destroying your own neighborhood because you're pissed that a white dude killed an innocent black dude. Like, that doesn't make sense, man. And again, I'm definitely, the George Floyd thing is horrible, and nobody should die innocently. But if you're mad that somebody died innocently and that's what's pissing you off, then why are you doing the same thing and killing other people and destroying people's businesses and destroying people's livelihoods and making it worse for yourself and your own community by painting a bad picture on you? You were probably a cool guy before all this happened, but then you're pushed to your limit and you feel like you can't take it and snap, and just realize, man, your actions, what you do affect not just you, they affect other people. You might not care if you go to jail. You might not care if you get in a fight or even killed. You might not care. But because of your actions, it affects people in your community, and they might view you and people in your community the same way. And that's going against the end result of what you really want, dude. So let's do the best we can to think before we act, and be kind to people, because I think that would help a lot. If, these things wouldn't happen at all if people showed kindness despite your skin color, showing kindness despite what your background is or how much money you make. And I don't know, it's a lot of craziness going on, and it's hard to try to explain where people are coming from. I know a lot of people are losing their mind because they're, you know, in quarantine, can't really go out, and now there's curfews being put in certain places, and so it's like, people who can work outside of their house, they go to work and they come home and they go to sleep. They got like a half hour to shop for stuff, and it feels rushed. And then it's not like how it was before. If you missed something, you could go back, and they got places like Walmart that were open 24 hours. You would have a place to go, at least go to the store if you feel tied up. A lot of people are dealing with depression and suicide, and there's a lot going on. But if there's any hope in you at all, just continue to hold on to it and remind yourselves of those hopes. And don't let go of hope that one day things will get better. And, just keep your head up. Continue to love people and show kindness, and hopefully someone will see your example and do the same. I love you guys. Have a great day. If you're feeling the vibe, please click on that like, share, and subscribe.